Hi guys, welcome back. Magic Farm 2 with me, Sid, and I've got a few plans today, and a large cross in the middle of my face, but it won't go away, doesn't matter where I look. Right, so anyway, let me kind of get myself back to where the hell I was thinking. That should be all more or less done, and first things first, I wanted to show you this. I killed a legendary skeleton thief out in the desert, and he dropped a bow. So I whacked the bow in the old disenchanting machine, and it gave me this. Enchanted Book Looting 5. Now obviously my TC stuff won't take looting, but I believe this could. So I could get a looting 5 bow, which might be interesting. Now the other thing I wanted to mention, I need 15 gold, 1, 2, 3, 4, because I've got an odd nuggets worth in the smeltery. I'm just waiting for this to empty. I went off to the gold sphere dimension and grabbed a whole load of gold, so that's why I'm smelting gold. I may do the tendril sometime, but it scares me in there because it's dark, so I may try to create a new iron tendrils dimension, or even maybe an iron spheres dimension. Could be interesting. Have you finished your empty? Oh, you've got the little nugget worth, haven't you? That's right. Alright, let's just... Oh, they've both gone in there. That's fine, I don't care. So wax 16, 8, I'm trying to think, I don't know. Probably going to ask whack 16 worth of gold in, and we'll just go and grab some more apples if I need them. So Samuel, one of the viewers, thanks Samuel for this suggestion, pointed out to me that when I was creating golden apples I did it the expensive way. Let's just take that lot, there we go, and pointed out that you could do something completely different, which I was completely blissfully ignorant of, and I should have put the gold in before I went up there, so it could have been smelting. So while we're waiting for that, what else have we got going on down here? The berry thing is doing quite well. Lava still hasn't depleted on the nether side, so I haven't had to go and move that yet, which is cool. So the energy is all pretty nice too. Let's just run down into the slime farm while waiting for the gold to smelt, because I've got a few things to show you down there. So this is working. I've now got 13.2 buckets worth of mob essence, and in here we've had quite a few legendary slimes spawn. So we've got quite a few helmets. Respiration might be interesting to put on one of mine, but I'd like a higher value of it. Unbreaking, protection, they're all fairly low-end enchantments. Got the Slime King Hatchet and the Slime King Chisel, which are interesting, and I'm guessing we must have had one that dropped an Ender Pearl, or an Enderman somehow managed to teleport in there, which I would have liked to have seen, and an Iron Hoe for some reason. So yeah, this is working fairly well. It's not the fastest mob harvesting system in the world, but I have got plans for that, so that's not a problem. Not necessarily today, but I do have plans. Just so you know, I have plans. Oh, for crap's sake. Right, let's try that again, shall we, with that switch off this time. 16 of those. And in you go. So what was pointed out to me is with TC you can do this. Plonk an apple in a casting table. Obviously make sure your automatic casting system is off. Wait for the gold to melt. I think 16 should do about 17 apples, something like that. We'll find out. Almost there. Come on, we're piling through. I must admit, I love this smeltery thing. It's such a brilliant mod. And you do that, and voila, golden apple, and it only used 8 nuggets. So we can sit there and just make lots of golden apples. Oh, or alternatively, if we're an idiot, we can make a blank cast, which we should. Yeah, that is smelting again. Good, good. So we'll just. There's a nice stupid thing to do. Oh, I don't believe it. Well, I do believe it because it's me, but you know, same mistake twice on the same video. Not good, to say the least. But yeah, so gold apple. Oh. Okay. I'm going to concentrate on what I'm doing here, because doing it 3 times on the trot, not brilliant. You may facepalm to your heart's content. Can I hear you facepalming? Is that slapping sound what I hope was facepalming? So yeah, but golden apples, obviously really nice and handy to have when you're going out into dangerous environments. Probably better than healing potions in some respect, because they're fairly quick to take. You get the 2 points of absorption, and they actually feed you at the same time. It's only like half a haunch, but you know, better than a kick in the face. What are we like in there now? 1 ingot and 7 nuggets. That's an odd figure. Anyway, so that's that. Anyway, my plans for today are, for starters, finish off the last of this fruit salad. Oh, not that way. Up. Get rid of these apples. Those apples. I'll keep those on my inventory because I can. I think no, I've got 2 stacks left. Christ. I'm going to drop this looting book off down in the Ars Magica room, and then we're going to do a little bit of Thorncraft, because I've rearranged my infusion chamber. So here we go. Ready? Ta-da! I squared it off. I'm not really happy with the barrels by the side of the door, but there are exactly 51 types of essence. Now, if you don't have these either side, I had 44 spaces, so 44 plus those 2 gave me 46, plus another 2 over there gave me the 48. That took me to 50, so I needed this one here to make 51, so it wasn't perfect. And over here we got our golem, and he has now got a name. He's called Ernest, and he's been busy. He's been running around filling these jars up. I've just been smelting every bit of crap that I could find about the place, and made a whole load of jars. These barrels are there for the excess. I can put other odd ones up there to make it look nice and mystical. And I've moved all of the other things, you know, including, I actually can't remember what I call the brain in the jar now. It's completely gone. A few bits and pieces. Got my robes on an armor rack. Got me crucible. Tool rack there for all of that stuff. Me shards and things on here. Yeah, it's all looking good. Various research notes which I haven't done yet, and the important one here. Oh, there's my Thaumonomicon, and if I click on here, I just completed this. It was not the most efficient way of doing it, I'm sure. I've kind of alternated motors, air, motors, air. Then I went air, census, blah, 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 all the way to get that round, and it seemed to work okay. So, you know, it's the end results that matter. Thermostatic harness. Now, this is Cool. It's probably also going to be incredibly expensive, and I have not read what we need to do to make this. So what do we need? I knew I was going to need ITER because I haven't got any, or I've got very little, about 2. Mechina, Potentia, and I figured that would be there as well. A couple of air shards, some great wood planks, a redstone comparator, 2 gold, 2 iron, and a leather tunic with a high instability. And it can be enchanted with haste. But it's fly. So I need to pull together this stuff now. The other thing is I need to find a way. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. That is a real bitch of a shape to equalize on the floor out there. Right, so first thing we're going to need is that lot. So I've got 4. So if I go like that, 1, 2, 3, and then we've got 4, 5, 6. This is horrible. How do you balance this? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's how I do it. We'll take those out and we'll go plonk, plonk. Now I want to reduce the instability to some degree in here, and the one way is, as I said, is or has been pointed out before, is to put a few skulls around the place. So have a skull. Hope that makes you feel very happy. And we'll stick one there. Now the other thing you can do, and I don't know whether they have to be within that area or not, or whether I can just plonk them down outside. So we'll gussy the place up a bit. Now what else have we got? I need something. I've got lots of water shards, so we'll take those. And now, is this a crafting or a magical crafting? I can't remember. It's just crafting. Bonk. I'll put a few crystal clusters around the place, and you can go in there, and we'll have a little pretty crystal cluster just there. Oh, that looks nice, doesn't it? Whoa. And it doesn't spite you when you stand on it, which is quite nice. We'll have that there. Oh, it makes a nice little tinkle sound as well. Lovely. And we'll have one more there. Now, hopefully that makes you feel happy, Mr. Alter. So, I'm going to grab the stuff together that we need. Now, the first thing we're going to need, what we are going to need, is to get the essences. So, Voltus and Potential, let's have a check. Voltus got loads. Potentia, oh, these are arranged alphabetically as well, by the way, so it should. I've got 20, you need 32. So I'm going to need more Potentia. Mechina, 35, Mechina, 32, got plenty of that. ITER, 1. Oh, and a bit up there. How much is in that one? 15, and I need 16. That's bloody typical. Alright, let me just try something here. I've not tried this using this technique, so no, because these take multiples of bloody 8. I wonder. Let's just try. I don't think this is going to work, but we can give it a try for nothing. 1, 2. 1, 2. Transfer. Go. No, don't do that. Oh well, I didn't think that was going to work. So I need to get basically one ITER from somewhere. Let's have a look. Mana beans. What have I got? I think that ITER was actually from Mana bean. Righto, time to go find some ITER. Where's my good one? That's got 15 in it, so we'll pop that there. Wonder. One other thing I'm thinking. Let me just try something. Q. Give me my thermometer. Nothing can be learned from this. So, no, I don't think I can get away with doing that either. What a shame. Alright. Okay, I am going to sort out these remaining essences, clear up my bit of an inventory a bit again, and I will be right back. Okay, right, so I think I've got everything I need to distill these essences, but I wanted to show you Ernest in action now he's out and about. And if I go and get my Golemancer's bell, which I can't actually put in a tool rack, which is a shame. So if we go out here and just click on him, I've set him up basically to a point on each of the walls. And he kind of works out the rest from there, providing there's a jar, empty jar or jar with a label on it is fine. So yeah, he's working really nicely. Whoa, cancel that one, thank you, and we'll stick that in there. Keep on forgetting I have to do that. So Ernest, time to do your work. So we're going to go for the which one was it? The Potentia. Thermostatic harness. Yeah, Potentia. Now the best source for that is probably charcoal. So I'm just going to uncrate this charcoal and pick it all up. There's about 40, oh no, there's more. 64 plus oddments. So that's ITER and Potentia. So if we can get him out of the way, whack that in there, and that will start cooking up. And you can see he's off. He's off with that stuff. He's got the Potentia and he's away like a whippet. Well, alright. A dachshund, maybe. Dachshund or whatever. Now he's going to fill this pretty damn quickly. Now at the moment he's kind of getting them out one in ones, because he's faster than this is filling up. But he'll keep on going, and once that's full he'll look at me with his big eyes and go, I don't know what I'm doing. So at that point we break that out, put another jar down, and as long as he's not 2 jars full, he's absolutely fine. So let me go and get one of these spare jars, break that one out, pop that one down, stick him in there, grab those and relabel. That's all I've been doing. I've just spent probably an hour or so doing that. Anyway, I'm going to get all of the other stuff for the ITER I'm going to get out of these minecarts and rails. So I'll be back once we've got all that done, and I'll get the other stuff together as well. Alright, here we go. That'll teach me to press record while I'm just taking a mouthful of drink. So, if my calculations are correct, we have got Voltus 32. Well, there's 60 in there, so that's good. Potentia 32. There wasn't quite enough in that, so I put a full jar down in front of it, so we definitely got enough there. In fact, what I shall do is I shall pop that just out of the way. I don't think there's no way to control which one he's going to use. I think he's going to use a close. He's going to use the closest. Let's have a look. Let's see what we get. Bonk and bonk. Then we have Mechina 32. Let's have a look. Mechina. 45, and 42 ITER when I need a 16. So we are pretty good in the thing stakes. Now I've put all the items on the pedestals there already, so there only remains a couple of things left to do. First things first, I'm going to pick him up. He's got his 8 mark. He keeps, if you right click him without shifting, he keeps everything about him, so he's just there. This is not an environment, and a highly unstable infusion is not an environment for a little golem fella to be running around in, so we'll pick him up and we will get ready to rock and roll. Right, I need to keep an eye on all the items here. Hopefully the window dressing will help, but if I hear a pitch, then I need to check that nothing's got knocked off. So that's the Voltus. In comes the Potentia, and it's taking from that one, and it's now taking from one at the back. Excellent. So we are at least draining that front one first. Oh, there was a little zap then. Let me just check nothing got zapped off. Yes, it did. There we go. Gotta keep your eye on these. Then we go with the Mechina. There's another little tiny zap then. Did it zap? Oh, and then there was a big bang. Let's check. Ow. Oh, that was me. And it's taking the items. I think we might survive this. Damn it. Get that back on there. Yes. We did it, and it appears that not too much well, there was a big bang, but nothing died. So we can stick our little fella back down on that. No. Oh, he's not got any bloody stuff in there, has he? He won't function. Oh, bum. If let me just stick a piece of charcoal in, just to get some essence in the hoofadoofers, and some Potentia, yeah, there we go. Before we put him down, we'll have that empty Potentia jar back up. Out of the way, that's got 52, so off you go, my fella. Ernest, did you keep your name? Or have you lost? No, I kept it. Good, good. Right, I'm anxious to try this out, so pop it on. Does it need charging? How do we charge it? We didn't mention anything about charging it in the book. I suppose it makes sense that it needs charging, but how do we actually charge it? Do we... What's this? Stick a wand? A wand in there, perhaps? Right, where's my book? I was looking forward to flying, and now I've been things. So, blah blah blah, quantum things. Unusually, only this is required to power this harness is added during the creation. Instead, the fuel it requires for flight is raw Potentia. Simply right-click while holding the harness to insert filled jars. Ah, there we go. We live and learn. So let's go find a jar of Potentia. And I know just the Potentia I've got because I've got absolutely bucket loads of it. Well, I've got 2 jars. Give me one of them. And... no. a filled jar of potential. Why are you not taking it? Or do you require air? Well, that'll be a bitch if you do. Got one, let's see. There's something not right here. Right, I'm going to go and try and figure out what the hell's going on here, and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, we got it figured. It was, in fact, a very specific requirement. Oh, let me just bring myself back here. It's potentia it requires, which is not so bad because we can get that from charcoal. So, yep, that's good. Now, but just look at this device. Now, it doesn't look like much in the model here. Look at the back there. You can see there's a little meter on the left hand side of the screen. That's how much power I've got, and if I hit F, it goes on, F off, on, off, so that is a pretty cool effect. So let's go fly a kite. I want to try this out because this is cool and going to be really useful on some of the Mistcraft worlds. This thing has run out of, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh god, spam? No, it's not. It's run out of fertilizer. So everything. These are going really well, and obviously I can come up and eat the berries and grab the berries by hand should I wish. Oops. From the ones that have popped out the top, which is fine, you know, and I knew they were going to pop out the top, so there's no surprise there. Now, the other thing is you can eat these when you're not hungry, because these fill your saturation bar up, which is handy because it means that you can fill yourself up and then you can saturate. Eventually, it will stop you eating them. But yeah, anyway, enough of that. To flight. Oh yeah, that is, I mean it's slow. It is not the fastest flight in the world, but it's flight. Now I don't know how long that potential lasts for, so that'll be useful. Let's go and have a look at this spam factory, see how that's getting on. The other thing is, while it's running, whether I'm flying or not, it is going to drain power. So you do have to. Alright, might as well land at this point and turn it off. Alright. Let's go and see how the spam factory is going, and then I think we will be calling it an episode. Now I've got nearly a bucket of pink slime and stacking a bit of cooked meat plus this. We'll stack that up a bit. It's not the most filling of foods, so I may be changing this out in a future episode. But yeah, so we can fly. I think I may want to get a haste enchantment on it. I think that will be really useful. And I think next episode I may do an auto enchanter just to see about facilitating that. But yeah, that's it. I still need to do these trees. The bees keep clogging up, which is where a lot of that, in fact, it's pretty. And the other problem I'm finding is the queens or the princesses are going in and they get stuck behind drones. So I'm wondering if there's a way I can prioritize those. But I've been oh, that's mine. I've been basically taking out the forest drones as they come around to try and get it so I'm getting into the, well, there's a forest, getting into the nobles and stuff like that rather than these common default ones. So, and I've been basically cooking these in the old, what's it, over essence things, because these things have got motors and voltus in them, so they're pretty good for that. Anyway, I think that's enough from me. I can fly at last. We can get a good look at the place from the air. I'm going to need to start getting potential and probably more of the essences, really. I need to tidy these chests up as well. There's so many little jobs that need doing. But yeah, definitely haste enchantment on this thermostatic harness, and when I'm not using it, obviously I will be armoured. So until next time, I hope that was enjoyable, and I'm certainly going to enjoy being able to fly, although that wasn't so good. And I'll see you next time. So thanks for watching, and bye for now.